There's a little Michael Myers walking. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. We are down here, girl. Happy Halloween, honey. Ooh, it's the season of the witch. Yes. Must be the season of the witch. Y'all are down here, girl. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, let the diva know you stopped by. Happy Halloween. Y'all with your costumes, please post them so I can see your costumes. We love to see it. Don't bite into any apples, honey, honey. And what tricks are y'all gonna play on people? You gotta play a trick on somebody. I'm trying to see what kind of tricks I can play on the boys. Come on, Jeep, Silver Jeep. Yes, I love it. You better run through the yellow light school bus. Not the school bus running through the yellow light, girl. The children are in danger, y'all. I'm trying to put this heater on. I'm trying to get this heater on my face. I'm trying to feel like Ghost Rider. I'm spitting all over the place, girl. Somebody said my mouth is dry. No, my mouth is juicy. Sorry, but it is. They said because I smack. But I smack when I'm about to change the topic. It's like, okay, I talk. And then I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You better pop your mouth. Girl, this light has taken forever and a day. We have been down here literally 3 minutes. Why is the light taking so fucking long? Okay, good, great. So go ahead and like, subscribe. I got my coffee, honey. I'm down here with the girls and we don't have nothing to talk about. I did not watch New York reunion. Girl, I didn't watch it. Let me park right here. She's in her Yukon, honey. What is she about to do? Ooh, she looks like death warmed over. Death warmed over. Death warmed over. She looks like it. Y'all not gonna be able to see her, but she looks like girl, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna. She was from behind. She was giving Tracy Anderson, the sculpting lady, the exercise woman to do the sculpting. Trace, that's what she looked like from behind. But when she turned around, it was giving, no, the witch from Snow White. Girl, I'm afraid. It's the season of the witch. Hey, come on, Lana Del Rey. So we are down here, girl. We don't have nothing to talk about. I was just watching Princella, and she was getting this girl together. I had to screen record. I'll share it with y'all later because she was letting this girl know about herself because she asked her, "Why do you speak about the occult?" And she just let her know, like, you're so fearful. You have instilled like fears in you that were passed down to you from where your community gave you fear of things, so much fear that you don't actually go look at it yourself. They've created a fear so severe that you won't even go look at it yourself. But they telling you to be scared. They ain't looked at it either. So you so afraid of the knowledge, of gaining knowledge. Nobody, and I think one thing indoctrination does is make you believe that other people are trying to force you to do something. And it's like, if I'm telling you what I believe and how I move, that is not me trying to get you to do the same thing, right? Why don't you go research for yourself, look for yourself, find out if it's something, some of the knowledge might be useful for you. Some of the knowledge might not, but nobody's asking you to go seek knowledge and believe. They're saying go seek knowledge and then decide what it is you want to take with you on the rest of your journey. She was getting that girl together. I was like, good, let her have it. Let her have it. Because y'all don't think phobias are irrational fears. When you are afraid of something, or you are, this is going to happen if this happens, you are trying to create a fear. And the fear is irrational. Because when you actually go look at it, it makes sense. But you've been told to be afraid of it. So you don't even go look at the knowledge. She asked her, is she teaching Satanism. She was like, have you ever studied Satanism? Like, why are you so afraid to study? Well, the people told me. Girl, why are you going off of what the people told you? Girl, you better go look for yourself and study it for yourself. Just because you're studying it doesn't mean you need to believe it. Right? Like, I don't understand. Do you think that because you know, therefore you have to believe? I don't understand. And I have this scripture in all of my bios. In the Bible, it tells you, and it's so weird. It's like you follow this Bible so hard. You follow this Bible so hard, but then you don't believe parts of it that tell you, that empower you, that are empowering. You focus on the disempowering things. It's a book. It has some knowledge in it. You don't completely take every single thing out of it. Psalms 82:6. Go read it. Go read it. I have it in all of my bios. Somebody even tried to get me together. It was like, you such an evil person or something like that. They were trying to tell me, you are such an evil person. You got a scripture in your bio. I said, clearly, you haven't read it. You don't even know what it says. You just see a Bible chapter, verse, and you think somebody's supposed to be holier than thou and always on the good side of things. Bitch, I'll get your fucking ass together. And if that might be evil to you, then so be it. Suck my dick from the back. Right. Shit. Put your nose in my ass. You understand me? These motherfuckers are so weird. They are so weird. But she was getting that girl together. I was here for it. She just basically let her know, you don't know. That's what it is. It's ignorance. You're ignorant based on a lack of knowledge. And you're just ignorant. And then you be like staunch, right? You be like hard, firm in your damn misinformation. And it's because you only believe what somebody was telling you. That's why they tell you in church, don't ask questions, because they don't fucking know. They don't fucking know. She told her all patriarchal religions is worshiping death. Listen to her. I'm gonna let y'all hear it because I have to let y'all hear it. It was really good. Here she go.
I'm real new. Okay, and then I came today late. I worship the divine feminine. The divine feminine is the true God. The true God ain't no man. Jesus is bullshit. All the patriarchal religions are bullshit, right? So no matter what I say, if you allow fear to keep you from knowing better, because you haven't done no research by yourself, you've allowed people to instill beliefs into you. I'm an educational channel. I encourage people to research. I encourage people to educate themselves. I don't deal in belief. I deal in knowing.
Right. I think part of the indoctrination is that you believe that everybody is trying to force you to believe in something when it's different from what you were raised in. And it's so weird. I feel like when you're raised in a religion and you're just like, oh, I'm Christian because my mom and dad are Christian. And it's like, you don't do any research on the religion that you say you worship and have faith in, but you don't do any research on it to the point where you can't even have a conversation without creating an argument. So you don't have to actually answer these questions about this book that you have so much faith in, but ain't in it. Huh? What you say? It's real. I was like, yeah, we don't move in fear. If you want to study something, go study it. If you want to know about the occult, go study it. Go study it. I remember, girl, it's so funny. I remember when I started questioning and I was like, this doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. I see how disempowering it is for women. I see mostly women in here. The men aren't in here. The men who are in here are sketchy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked me, when did you start your spiritual journey? Ironically, it was after I was baptized. I think I was baptized when I was a baby, and then I got rebaptized when I was in my late teens. And when I came up from the water, I was like, oh, this shit is bullshit. And then it started me on my journey. I had bought tarot cards, runes. I was just studying. I remember I bought this ring. It was a silver 2-finger ring, and it was snakes intertwined. My mom threw it away because her idea of a snake was the devil. You have snakes, it's the devil. Everything is the devil, girl. I was like, girl, I can't do this. This is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And then when you try to talk to these niggas about their faith and their belief system, they want to create arguments so they don't have to answer because they don't know why they believe in what they believe in. They were just raised to believe in that. You haven't done any work. That's crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. Order is coming. I hope that I'm alive to see it actually make that full switch. But order is on its way. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that. Believe that, okay? Believe that. Y'all heard about Ramona down here saying the N-word and saying that fathers aren't in the majority of black homes. I said, well, she wasn't lying about the fatherless child rate. But the N-word is a no. I mean, I think everybody knew that Ramona was more than likely a bigot, right? She's also a Trump supporter. So to me, I feel like Trump and bigotry go hand in hand, along with the racism and homophobia. All the disgusting things about a human being and their thought processes and how they see people, Trump supporter. So I figured she was like that. Was she good entertainment? Sometimes. But she's just one of those. And ironically, listen, she's calling people the N-word. She's telling people don't change your hair because I'll forget who you are. Meaning she don't give a fuck about who you are. You're just a person. If you change your hair, I'm not going to remember who you are. Don't change your hair, girl. This is why we shouldn't have black people on the show. I said that. A black woman on a show with women that you know have very staunch views, different views on things that are going on in the world. Ebony being there, it felt like we were being educated every time. The fun was let out of it. I don't know if they use Ebony as a way to expose Ramona, because it was definitely going to come out with a black woman in the group. Because the things that you say when the black woman is not there, there's nobody to be like, watch out. They hated when Ebony said that she was the most educated woman at the table. They hated it. Luann hated it. Ramona hated it. I don't even think Sonia was paying attention. But Luann definitely didn't like it. And to me, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I'm not going to say that. But I believe every word of these things. Ebony was sent in. Every episode was education in black history. And she exposed some shit over there. Let's read what it says on the blogs, honey. I sponsor the blog. Baby, the way Santana was getting yam academics, that old tomato built ass nigga. I can't stand that yam looking motherfucker. When I tell you I cannot stand academics, he is literally the epitome of a simp. He is. Like when you talk about simp in the real meaning of the word, that nigga right there is a simp. And I'm so glad that Santana is wearing his ass out down to the internet. Academics came back and was like, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all can come up here. Who comes to somebody's turf to give him some straightening? Who? We don't do that. We meeting on neutral ground. We gonna see your ass in the street. But you don't be in the street, you refrigerator built bitch. You don't be in the street. He said, we want to see you. I love that Santana was like, no, nigga. We want to see you because you always got mouth for women. Always. Listen.
Right now, pull up to your headquarters. Niggas is in the streets.
White Santana go out on his balcony and point.
In the road. Yo,
point to the street.
Nigga, what the fuck is somebody need you at your headquarters for? That's the problem. See, I'm starting to think that maybe this is your aesthetic. You do the fake internet shit, and then you sit in a room full of motherfucking cameras and try to make a bitch crash out. You know, that's like, we're from the hood. Oh yeah, that's how you tell the bitch, come in my house, because I can do whatever I want to. I went out. You don't have to. Me and you can meet. We want to meet you outside. I want to meet you outside. I don't want to put us in our motherfucking headquarters, bitch. Corporate ass nigga. I don't want to put us in our motherfucking headquarters. I want to meet you in the club. I want to meet you in the field. I want to meet you in the streets. I want to see you outside. Let's get active.
Right.
See what type of nigga order. And I don't want to keep even pressing that we get on. We from the hood because we corporate too. We corporate too, don't get it wrong. Bitches is cashing nice checks out this bitch. But we all know your motherfucking headquarters is giving 911. What's your emergency? Bitch, no. We're not doing that. We want to see you out the door, outside in the motherfucking field, bitch. Fuck is you chatting about? Fuck is you talking about, bitch? Body man, bitch ass nigga. Nobody not pulling up to no motherfucking headquarters. Think this bitch work for McDonald's or something. Stop motherfucking playing with me, bitch. We want to see you out the door. In the streets, in the field, in the streets, in the club. Yeah, somewhere with let's get it on. Bitch, that's what you is. Sitting on that motherfucking couch, chatting your motherfucking gums all motherfucking day, popping shit like a hoe. You always talk about a BBL, but you sit on your thick ass all day. You a motherfucking stallion to me, bitch. Actually, you're a motherfucking
BBW.
You fucking blimp, bitch. Who the fuck is you playing with?
Blimp.
I got a fucking ass. You're a clown. You're a clown. You're a joke, nigga. You're a joke. And you're talking with so much aggression and hostility behind a computer for a nigga that we don't see in public. I gotta stop. I can't keep having shit. Who is sitting on that motherfucking couch?
DJ Academics responds to Saucy Santana. F Carisha, Diddy ain't finna say nothing to me, and F you. He kept calling him a bati boy. He kept calling him that. And it was just like, girl, shut up. When I tell you I cannot stand Academics, he just reminds me of those can I get a hug ass niggas. You just annoying. You are also feeling entitled. Don't go away from me. If you didn't have access and the reach that you have, no woman would fuck with him. No woman would fuck with him. Do you understand me? And he hates women because he knows that if I didn't have this shit, she would not fuck with me. So he's resentful. But he still wants her by his side because she's non-black or racially ambiguous. You can't tell who the fuck you out here. You're whack. You are a whack ass, simp ass, cheesecake eating ass nigga, girl. He really looks like a yam. Go look at a yam and a sweet potato in the store and then pull up Academic's face. And you always got something for a woman. I'm glad Santana came out and defended Carisha. Because why is her name in your mouth so much? And you're saying the most disgusting things. Like, girl. Like, he's typically like, you know, when you think about those weird ass niggas that be in basements with all the computers around them and that they just in the computer, that's him. Why don't you be out? Why don't people see you out? Where do you go? You know not to go to where black people are. That's where he's not in black people's spaces. He's in white spaces. Trust me. Because somebody is going to catch Academics out. They in the wrong spaces. He don't come to black spaces because he knows the way that he talks about black entertainers that they will run up on his ass. And as soon as he walks in the club, somebody's going to say, Academics is here. Come up here right now. Girl, we know how it works. Keith Lee, he went to Old Lady Gang. After being frustrated with the service, he left. Keith Lee is out here reviewing restaurants, posting it on his page, just doing the normal stuff. I type my reviews. I don't make a video about my review because I don't see myself as a food critic. But if I feel like the service is good, I'm going to say service is good. The food was good. Post some pictures so other people can know. I tell y'all to read the Yelp reviews. And the Yelp reviews about Candy's restaurant, even before Keith Lee was there, hell, we saw it on Candy and the Gang. I was about to say Cool and the Gang. We saw it on there, Sugar Mama and the Gang. So we already saw how horrible the service was ourselves. So him going and having horrible service, and then they was getting on the rest of the Atlanta, like these Atlanta establishments and the rules that they have in order for you to come in and have something to eat is crazy as hell. It is. Let me get a facelift. Kim Zolciak. Girl. So he went to the Olay. Candy responded. She was like, thank you for coming by. Sorry. You know, she didn't address the bad service. She didn't address his family going in first and being told to wait an hour. And then when they see his ass, they telling him 5 minutes. She didn't address that. And that's fucked up because that shows that y'all treat people based on their status. You treat them better than the people who are probably going to come more than once and patronize your establishment. She did not address. At the same time, he did not address. She did not address the service, the preferential treatment that he was given. I said I saved. Did I save the thing about Ramona? Wait a minute. Let me go. I thought I saw it this morning and I made a comment on it. Oh, here it goes. He drowned. Matthew Perry. Shout out to Matthew Perry. He drowned. He was in his, he had just posted pictures of the moon. And then he drowned in the jacuzzi. I wonder, I don't know. I wondered if it was suicide or he might have just been drunk and just like fell asleep and drowned. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. But yeah, Matthew Perry from Friends. Chandler Bing, honey. Chandler Bing. That was sad because let me tell you how much of a imprint Friends had on my 20s, honey. I loved Friends. I didn't understand the hoopla. I never understand the hoopla about why there were no black people on the show. And we act like groups of black people don't have white friends. Why don't you have a white friend on your show? Right, because we don't run in the same circles. So all my friend group is white. So if my friend group is white, then you're only going to see white people around. We're going to only occupy spaces with white people. Y'all act like black people have multicultural friend groups. I know black people who have never hung out with white people at all, except for at work. They don't have any white friends. They don't have any other friends. So I never understood why everybody was so hard on Friends. Then they said they stole the idea from Friends from Living Single. Living Single, I loved Living Single too. I loved those shows where it was like people living in apartments and they were friends. Like I loved Martin, like those types of shows. And then I loved them. So I never understood. My older cousin used to always complain about why there were no black people on Friends. And I was like, because they're all white friend group. Where are your white friends? Where are your white friends? Okay. I mean, and then Gabrielle Union was on there. They had a couple of black girls on there as love interests. Baby, when they stalled out and got $1 million, each of them got $1 million per episode, girl, what the fuck? And then remember when Aunt Viv, Janet, tried to do that and Will Smith said no? Y'all remember that? That's like how they fell out. She was trying to get them on board because Fresh Prince was so popular. She was trying to get them on board to be like friends. Like, we need to stall out until we all get paid accordingly. Will Smith was focused on the fresh Will Smith. Will Smith was focused on Will Smith. He didn't care. I think that's where they fell out. Y'all didn't know that? Y'all gotta be around for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here we are. Neighbors, news of Ramona Singer's alleged racist behavior is hitting the streets, and it's so messy. According to Vanity Fair, alongside being a drunken mess, the former Real Housewives of New York City cast member allegedly dropped the N-word while speaking with a black production worker. And the incident was reported, but the investigation was labeled inconclusive since she denied saying it. Of course she's going to deny saying it. She knows that it's wrong to say it. Ebony K. Williams recalled Singer, who is 66 years old. Hold on. She was born in 1957. She is a baby boomer, stuck in her ways, raised, and like I said, the ironic thing is that her father was in the home and he terrorized his family with his alcoholism and violent behavior. So I'm not sticking up for the fathers of the fatherless homes. I'm not sticking up for them. And I think a lot of you are moving in position because it's black fathers, and then women are going to their defense. That's not true. That's not true. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Girl, 1 in 4 children in the United States are raised without their father. 1 in 4 out of 18 million children in the United States are raised in a fatherless home. That does not mean that their father is not in their life. It means the father is not in the home with the mother and the child. That's what it means. So y'all get all bent out of shape and then start talking about that CDC self-reported survey. We know how these niggas lie. They lie about everything. They're definitely going to lie about the amount of time they spend with their children because they know they ain't shit. Born in 1957. And y'all not going to act like that being in a fatherless home is not an insult to people. Y'all insult single mothers every single day for raising children with the father not being under the roof. Sometimes these niggas don't deserve to be in the roof. Girl, there was a spider web in here. I wonder where the spider is. Lord have mercy. Anyways, I'm just saying. Y'all not gonna act like what she said wasn't true. If what she said is not true, why are we always talking about single mothers? Why is the focus on single mothers if these men are in the household? Tell me that. Because I'm not defending no fatherless household thing just because she said something against black people. Because what she said was true. Yeah, a lot of black people come from fatherless homes. Doesn't mean their father is not in their life. Hello? A lot of your mamas are divorced from your daddies. Doesn't mean your father wasn't in your life. That means you are literally in a fatherless home. And there's nothing wrong with that because a lot of the times, let me tell you something. Your mother probably wouldn't be able to take care of you properly if your father was in the home because he's causing so much conflict, stress, strife, argumentative, disagreeable, ornery, frustrated, miserable, complaining, or not doing nothing at all. Just there. I'm here to provide. I sit down in my chair and that's it. That's the amount that you give to your family. Fatherless. A lot of these married women are single mothers too. Fatherless. A lot of these motherfuckers grew up with their father in the home and they are fatherless. So it doesn't matter. Oh, she said black fathers in the home and y'all put... Who are you going to protect when they run you through the mud for being a single mother? Girl, shit is crazy to me. What if they don't have a father? Why can't I say that? Most of them don't. A lot of y'all don't know your daddy. Stop playing with me. A lot of you don't even know who he is. Stop playing. Then you got the fatherless homes with the fathers who are still involved with their children, and then you got the fatherless home where the child is father deficient. Not only come from a fatherless home, but father deficient. There's no father there. And a lot of times these niggas don't even need to really be there because they're instilling your child with a bunch of bullshit. A lot of these children are better off. I wish you would have look at this dog. I wish you would have left my dad. It's cold. They got their gloves and hats on. It's 43 degrees. California's got their gloves and hats on. Where's a little doggy? There's a little burrito. That little burrito with his jacket on. I don't know what is going on. I see the like a little web. I saw it, but I don't know where the spider is, girl. Them little spiders, they get in. They're like little white spiders, and I don't know, they're in the trees, and then they climb. They get on your car, and then they get in here. They get in the car somehow. I don't know, through the crack in the window. I don't know. There's a man with his plane. He looked me dead in my face and didn't even nod his head or nothing. We just looking at each other. I'm looking dead at you. You looking dead at me. He don't even go like this or like this or like this. And that's why I was looking like this. I'm looking at you too, nigga, with your airplane. And we see you fly the airplane up in the sky 5,000 times. Anyways, I don't agree. Of course, I don't agree with a white person calling somebody a nigga. Of course, that's a given. But we already knew who Ramona was, right? So her behavior is expected. But my response would have been, you grew up with your father in the home, and he terrorized y'all with his alcoholism and his violent behavior. Yeah, we remember you telling that story. So while these children don't have their father in the home or don't have their father, they don't experience the shit that you experience with your daddy right by your side every night. There's so many of you guys here now. Please don't change your hair, as I'm not going to be able to remember anybody's names. This one she didn't deny. It was rumored that her departure from the show stemmed from a brewing termination due to her alleged remarks. Yeah, she basically exposed who she was. I said it's no lie that bringing a black person to join a cast with bigot and racist was the wrong move for Bravo. Ebony exposed a lot of stuff in her complaint. That was the end of that cast. Ramona is a Trump supporting bigot. I think people who watch New York Housewives knew that. The gag is Ramona grew up with her father and he abused her and terrorized his family. You had your daddy in the home. A lot of these people, let me tell you something. A lot of these people are telling the father to leave. Please go away from me with this. You and I are not going to be able to live under the same roof. You can raise your child from over there. Doesn't mean he has the responsibility. What is this? Oh, I was like, what is this? I thought it was a curl. I was like, my curls are up here. Y'all like my little tendrils? I want them to grow longer so I can curl them. You see them? I have my hair out. You see my curls? Hopefully you could see them. I don't know if you could see them or not. I need to dye my hair again. Yeah, I just slapped this thing on. Y'all was talking about how I give you ideas for hair wraps. I just slap it. I just slap this thing on, honey. It's just slapped up here. And I could take this off and wear it around my neck. It's a scarf. That's what kind of scarves. That's what I go get, scarves. And I just fold them and wrap them. Don't get them too thick because then you'll have a headache. You got to get like thin scarves that when you layer them, it's still like a thin covering, right? You don't want to be squeezing your head too tight with these wraps, because you could squeeze your head too tight and wrap it too tight, and then you'll be like, why do I have a headache? Yeah, the gag is Ramona grew up literally in, yeah. And then I saw that interview with Kodak Black and Drink Champs. I know we have watched people in interviews be high as hell, drunk as hell, but he was to the point where he was like, his eyes were closing. He was gung, 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 gung. He already sounds like he has a bag of dicks and a loaf of bread in his mouth. That's all. He already sounds like that. And then you want to add he's intoxicated on top of that. I'm like, what is he saying to me? I don't understand what he's talking about. Why would y'all interview him? He is incoherent. Why would y'all interview him like that? That was crazy to me. I've seen Amy Winehouse drunk. I've seen Bobby Brown high and doing an interview. We've seen Whitney high doing an interview. We've seen people drunk and high doing interviews. We've seen Mary drunk, Casey drunk. We've seen them drunk in interviews. Right, we saw Jackie and Regina King. Shout out to Regina King. Shout out to her. They were drunk boots down to the watch what happens lives, girl. Mary. And then you heard Andy was trying to say, didn't you call her husband? Didn't you talk to her husband like that? She was like, no, it was always Mary. When her and Regina King, they were drunk as hell. We've seen people inebriated and doing interviews. But when I tell you, that man looked like he was 2 lines away from passing out. He was standing up. He's trying to lie. I'm like, what is he saying, girl? Why would y'all interview that man like in the midst of his addiction? He's not socializing and drinking, right? He's actually doing drugs. Like, he's on drugs. He's on them right now as y'all interview him. I didn't think it was fair to interview him in that state. I'm not sticking up for him. I'm not excusing his behavior, but I don't think you should interview a person who is like high as fuck. Like, Kodak Black was high. Listen to the way he sounds. Listen to the way he sounds when he's talking. I'm gonna let you.
21 Savage. Made a face. Ice Spice or Lava? Cut 21 used to be straight. I'm saying we're vibing on that SG twice type shit. I'm saying I'm like, we supposed to be sniper game, slaughter game, whatever the fuck or whatever. I'm saying, but I ain't gonna like, I remember one time like the shit was fucked up about me, like on some shit like that's true the last stuff right now, read shit like that, like bro, stay on, like all that good shit, all that other shit. Yeah. And then I don't know, like I'm saying Drake just got a certain like little effect that he do to motherfuckers and shit. Cause like after that album,
I wouldn't have interviewed him. Did you hear the way he sounded? I was like, is he chanting? What is going on? Girl, it's a mess. Girl. Anyways, I gotta go. I think we talked about enough. Fuck Ramona. We know she's a racist, bigot ass white woman. We already knew that. Y'all have to know, when you say somebody is a Trump supporter, the underbelly, the disgusting underbelly of America supports Donald Trump. Yeah, including the black ones. Disgusting underbelly. The disgusting where the boils and the fire and the flames are. Skin burning and shit. That's the hell. They hate everything. And they try to conserve. What are you conserving? Be mindful. What are you trying to conserve? Honey, we're not trying to conserve. We're trying to progress. Get the fuck out of here with that crazy ass shit y'all talking. I was about to get on the niggas, but we gotta go because they Trump supporters out here. This is on brand. Okay, anyways, gotta go. Take care of each other. Have a happy Halloween. All right, darling. I'm Marie Antoinette. Get your merch. Off with his head. Off with his motherfucking head. Okay, I'm Marie Antoinette today. Everybody off. The way, girl, y'all don't want women to you don't want to flip the problem. Y'all think y'all are men think they are wild when it comes to Punishment, girl. Don't let the woman call the orders on the punishment, girl. You will never ever forget it. You understand me, girl? Off with his head, off with his dick, off with his nuts, off with his hand. Oh, you rape somebody? Off with his dick. Then you in jail with no dick, eunuch. Anyways, y'all gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace. Oh, let me stop it.